Hello, 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 guys. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to our session.
Teacher, fine. What about you? How was your day?
Hello, Danny. Good. Thanks for asking. My weekend was good. I didn't have to work, so I have a lot of energy today. It was good.
Saturday? Oh,
No, I
maybe.
didn't have to work. I didn't have to work on Saturday because we finished cycle with a yeah, with the kids. And we actually didn't work we didn't work on July the 1st, that was a Saturday, and we didn't work on July the 8th, that was Saturday that last week. So I didn't have to work for 2 Saturdays on a row, so that was like amazing.
Delicious.
Yeah,
Qué
it was amazing. I don't remember when was the last time I really enjoyed a weekend like that because I always work on Saturday, so I didn't have to. So last Saturday, so it was amazing. I was just like with my family, doing like, stuff. Um,
sleep.
well, no, actually, no, I didn't sleep like a lot. Like I mean, I wanted to, but I did several things. I went out with my family, with my baby niece, and then yesterday I mean, my baby niece wakes me up early at like 8. And then so I yeah. So I don't
So,
get to sleep that long. Yeah.
so beautiful, baby are the best.
I mean, I don't get upset or anything because I love her to death. And she's my niece, my baby. So when I listen to her, like talking, no, crying, not talking.
Right.
She's only 2 months.
Super
No, no
baby.
talking. No, cried or just like making the cute noises that she makes. I wake up and then I want to hang out with her and I want to hold her. So I now my free time is all about her. So yeah, she keeps me busy all the time. So yeah, basically that's what I did on the weekend, but it was good. I mean, it was amazing that I didn't have to work and I could spend some time with my family. You know, we were talking on Friday, we were talking about overwork and finding time for ourselves. And I've been doing that lately and it feels great. It feels amazing. So, my people, welcome to our session. Today is July the 10th. Today we're having our third class of this B2.5, and I'm going to share the agenda for today. We're going to be working about work today, continue work, talking about work. And then today we are going to discuss, um, well, we're going to start with this warming up activity about problems at work, collocations, and speaking activity. Then we are going to talk about this very interesting topic that is how to be more productive at work. Okay. We're gonna have a short discussion on this topic. We're going to watch two short videos. We're gonna work in groups. We're gonna do a group practice. Then we are going to talk about SMART goals, and we're going to plan a to-do list for your own company. Okay, we're going to imagine that you're going to get a company and you are going to plan a to-do list according to the SMART goals that we're going to see what they are. So let's get it started, guys. I'm going to share two links with you. The first link is this one. It's about collocations at work. This is just a warming up activity while we wait for more people to join the session. So what I want you to do here is you are going to organize the sentences. For example, this one, it says to introduce one an opportunity I take myself this. So you are going to drag and drop the letters, and if they change color, it means that the position is the right one. So it changed to red, so it means that I should go there. So I take, no, take didn't change the color, so take doesn't go in that position. So I want it probably, yeah, I want it. So I want you to organize these sentences related to work, and then we have 10 of them. Okay, so that is the first activity that I want you to do. I'm going to share the link on the chat. You are going to take some minutes, and then at 6:15 I'm going to do the roll call. So please start doing the activity and let me know when you finish. Is the activity clear?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Alrighty, please start. Thank you. Ready? I see that Christian finished. Yes, Harold?
Yes.
Yes, finished. Okay. I am going to do Sarai, very good. I'm gonna do the roll call to see who's to see who's here, to see who's missing, okay? Good. It's 6:15. Yes, it is. So let's see. Acevedo Sarai.
Present, teacher.
Alrighty, awesome. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
I'm here.
Great. Ayala Viloria Joeli. Okay. Vaca Jaina Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Great. Carrera Bonilla John Hammer. It's not here yet. Cordero Castellanos Brian. Okay. Fonseca Garcia Freddy.
I'm here.
Good. Lozada Díaz Diana.
Present, teacher.
Great. Muñoz Salazar Andrea. Andrea Muñoz is Andrea. Andrea is not here yet. Pérez Ardila Natalie. Is Natalie here? Not yet. Okay. Pinzón Linares Mayra.
Present.
Great. Rodríguez Llorente Harold.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Sandoval Miranda Angélica.
Present, teacher.
Great. Sierra Jaimes Daniela.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Velasco Uribe Ana María.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Vera Peña Jennifer.
I'm here, teacher.
Alrighty, very good. So we're missing 1, 2, 3 people. You guys are 14. Okay, very good. Is anybody twice today? Okay, alrighty. Very, very, very good, guys. So today we are going to be working on this topic about work. And before we move on to the first activity that we are going to work on, we are going to talk about problems at work. So we are going to answer the questions here, and I'm going to click here, and then this is going to choose question randomly, and we're going to try to answer them. Everything is work related. So let's go with the first one. Okay, guys, this is a very general question, okay? What kind of problems can we have at work? What kind of problems can we face at work? I mean, it depends on where we work, right? It depends on the kind of job that we have, but generally, in terms or generally speaking, what kind of problems can we face or can we find at work? Okay, I'm not talking about like a particular thing. For example, I am a teacher, so what kind of problems can I face at work? Okay, I can face or with misbehavior, for example, things like that. But this is very specific in my job. I'm talking about things that are very general, okay? For example, if you are a nurse, what kind of what kind of problems can you face at work? Well, maybe having a lot of people in a waiting room, or maybe just finding a very rude patient or something like that. So it depends on your particular job, but let's talk about general things. So I say maybe when well, that could be a problem. That could be a problem, Sarai, for sure, especially on a Monday, right? On Mondays that we're like, well, so I agree. But okay, what can be another problem? Communication, says Joely. Yes, Joely. Yes. That can be a problem.
Different point of view about a specific topic.
About a specific topic. Okay, yes, maybe finding several opinions about a particular thing. and then that can be, you know,
Or
problematic.
to solve a problems.
Mm-hmm.
And I think different from you. So which decisions? Of course, if my boss, the decision that we have to take is from he or she.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Okay, then yes.
Sure,
Maybe it could be like the
maybe when you work with someone that doesn't like to receive orders and
Okay.
they start behaving weird because they feel that they don't want to receive anything from anyone. But
Okay. Yes.
I guess that this is common.
This is common, yes. So it's like the kind of people that it's not very easy to deal with and to communicate with. I agree. Yes, Hattie. Freddy, what were you going to say? Sorry.
yes, I was going to say about the relationship that you have or you develop with your colleagues and your boss. Also, maybe it could be the pressure and the environment.
Peer
So
pressure.
it could be
Peer
also a problem. Yeah.
Yes.
Being under pressure. Yeah.
Yes. Andrea says low employee motivation. Yes. Uh-huh. So that could be, those are problems that we can face at work, that we can for sure find. A toxic environment, says Sarai. Oh yeah, that happens everywhere. That happens everywhere, in like every specific, or in like every single job, I think. We always find that colleague or boss which is like super annoying, and then it's not like very easy to deal with. And yes, that happens. What else are some of the problems that we might face or we might find at work?
Maybe you don't gain a lot of money, so you
Okay,
don't work
payment,
with
low
energy.
payment, underpayment.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
You go to your work maybe with low energy because you think that why I have to spend a lot of my energy if I
My
don't
energy.
get a lot of paid.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't know if I ever told you my story in a toxic school. I think I did. Um, so I went to an interview because I was still a college student. That was back in 2000 and 2020. That was before the pandemic. That was just right before the pandemic hit. So I received information about like a school that the school needed an English teacher. So they said, "Oh, it's half time, so it's only like 20 hours per week." And then it depends. And I said, "Well, no, I don't think so because I'm still studying at university." So they said, "No, it doesn't matter. Like they will work around your schedule." And I thought it was interesting. And I said, "Well, if they work around my schedule, then maybe I can do it." And I said, "Okay, I'll do it." So I went to that school, and then the principal of the school, she started asking me questions, but like very private and personal questions, like for example, "Oh, and then how is your relationship with your family? And do you have a boyfriend? How's your relationship with your boyfriend? Do you fight a lot?" And things like that. And I said, "Well, I tried to tackle those questions and try to answer in the best way that I could." So she said like, "Oh my God, like I really like your experience. And then you also worked outside of the country. You lived outside of the country and you work at the language institute. You're awesome." And then she was like making me feel like awesome, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I like this place." I thought it was gonna be like a nice experience. And then she said, "Okay, so do you pay your social security, that kind of thing, and then seguridad social?" So I said, "Well, the university pays me for that because we pays us for that." And I said, "Yes." So she said, "Oh, amazing. Well, because here the kind of contract that you're going to sign is OPS. So, with the OPS, you have to pay." Yeah. Yeah. So she said, if this is the kind of contract is OPS, so you have to pay for, your social security. And then she said, "If you want, we can sign the contract right now." And I said, "Well, first of all, I need to know the salary. And then she said, well, since it's only 20 hours a week, so that means it's half time or part time, we pay 500,000 pesos. And I said, wow, like, wow, 500,000 monthly, because it was part time. And I said, like, okay, some days I had to go there at 6 a.m. and then I would finish at 3 p.m. So it meant that I had to pay for, a transportation and then lunch sometimes. So how much? And then I had to pay for my social security. So I said, like, okay, how much am I gonna earn working a month, like a whole month, for 500,000 pesos? So I was like shocked and disappointed. And I said, like, what you guys said, like low payment or being under payment, it's like there is no motivation at all, because it's like, okay, I am working this hard just to get this. I mean, you money is important. We know that. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry guys. So yeah, that's a kind of that's a problem that we might face in our work environments. And then the working conditions, poor working conditions, that's a big problem. Okay, let's answer another question. Okay, currently, guys, do you have any problems at work right now? At the place you
No,
work
teacher,
at?
not at
No,
all.
not at all. Like it's
No.
No, I don't.
no,
No,
no.
until I
Well,
know,
maybe
no.
I did in the past,
Careful and
but
thoughtful in
currently,
my job, in my
Okay,
work.
okay. So everything seems to be good. Okay, that's great. Freddy, you said that in the past, right?
in the past,
In the
last
past.
year, yeah,
Okay.
there was a colleague and we didn't get along. I don't know what happened. Maybe we didn't have like a good communication,
Yeah.
and maybe because he was kind of you know that he was part of the science area, and we were working in the same topics, and sometimes we disagree on them, and this person was wanted to have like he was always right about everything, so sometimes we were arguing about it, so it was kind of annoying. Yeah,
That's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sarai says maybe in my case.
Sarai wants to talk, teacher.
Yeah, she's very talkative today. I love that.
Ask her.
So Sarai says maybe in my case my boss doesn't explain my duties properly. Okay, so you don't have a good communication with your boss, and then he expects you to do something that you are not like sure if you have to do it. And then if you don't do that, he's gonna get upset, or he gets upset. But then you're like, oh, but I didn't know that I had to do that. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I understand, Sarai. Very good. Thank you for sharing.
but you know, we all learn from those experiences.
Yeah, we
Because
learned
like
a
in the
lot.
past, I didn't know how to handle when someone was like, speaking loud.
Yeah.
Now I like to let them people know that please respect me if I am talking in the same tone of voice. I don't want
Uh-huh.
you to be loud.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
good for
For
learning. And
yeah, for example, when I first started working at WIS, I had a lot of things to do, and I didn't know how to do it because it was a lot. When you are working in the public sector, it's a lot of formats. like formato para esto, para tal cosa, reposición, de cambio, que dijo, que no. It's a lot. So there, when I first started working at WIS, it was a lot, and I felt like overwhelmed. And that's a problem that I faced in the first cycle that I worked, because it was a lot. But then it's the past, because I at WES, I have always had the best coordinators. Like, honestly, they are amazing. So whenever and I understand, like, we are a lot. Like, we have so many teachers, or the Language Institute has so many teachers. So it's very difficult to explain each of them or each of us every single thing. So I was lucky, because I feel that I've been so lucky to always have the best academic coordinators, or different coordinators, and when I had to ask them something, they were always super helpful. So that was amazing. And yeah, sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's just like a lot to remember, but then they are so friendly and they are so amazing that we never feel alone. And that's something that I really love about the Language Institute, because it's a community that we help each other a lot. Sometimes there are teachers that maybe they're not that friendly, but still, there is like we are so many teachers that it's such a great community, and then we help each other a lot. Sometimes I'm like, or we're like, oh, I have this topic, and I have this kind of students. What can I do, or what have you done?
That's good to be
Yeah,
supportive. Yeah.
yes, I think that we're all super supportive. The majority, I think the majority of teachers are very supported, and the academic coordinators, and the evaluation coordinators, and then like, everyone is so helpful. Even not only coordinators, but I think all people, everyone that works in the Language Institute, from from what's the name of what's the role that, like, secretaries, and no, but they have a particular job, but I can't remember right now. Everything, like, everyone is so helpful, so it's amazing. That was like one of the best experiences so far. Like, they're amazing. Okay, very good. Let's answer another question, guys. Let's eliminate this one, and let's see what else comes up. Okay. What would you say to your boss when you want to take a day off, guys? What would you say to your boss?
I have
Sure.
to I have to take a day off.
And just that.
Yes,
Teacher,
I
I
need a
trying
day off.
to
Okay.
but I
I
give
trying
it
to go
that
Okay.
go.
I that depend of the boss. For example, my boss was so easy for that. It's like I need to go right now. It's well go. Yes,
Uh-huh. So pretty easy-going in that aspect.
exactly. It's
Okay.
only how did you say write or rewrite a format and no
Okay,
more.
right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Very good. That's pretty easy. That sounds pretty easy. What about you, Haru? What were you going to say?
Teacher, I trying to start showing that my work have been well good in the previous day. So later I tell to my boss, hey, I
Okay.
need I need a day off because for example, I'm going to travel to Cartagena, and you know that my family live there, and I have at least one more day in order to have flights cheaper. uh,
Okay.
and they decide to give me the day off, or maybe when they can, they gave me home office.
Okay. So, okay. So basically you work hard in order to
But I
get.
try to work hard every day.
I mean, no,
So
yeah. No.
yes, but
I'm not saying that you don't work hard, but it's like no,
I
what
trying
I mean is
to
like
show
to
him that I
show that you have been
yes,
such a hard work and such a
yes,
hard worker.
because even
So
if
you
I
should.
feel that my work hadn't been good in those days, I prefer um, prefer not saying anything to him
Yeah.
because it's weird that maybe your work is not very well and you want to have something of
Okay.
some
Okay, that's good. That's good. Sarai says, I just go to the doctor and request. Okay, so you request sort sort or kind of like day off from your medical visits, and then that's how you just don't go to work. Okay, okay.
Teacher,
Okay,
I
very
don't know, but it depends.
in my case, I need fill out a format like you, teacher.
uh-huh.
Or in my where I work, all is format to
Format to do
for
something, to
all.
get something, to do something, to oh, it's a lot.
Yes.
Okay. For example, if I need, I don't have her days off. So if I need, I mean, I can have days off. I mean, I can, but I need to find a teacher that works for me on that day, you know, like a friend or another teacher that is available, and then I need to send a letter to the director of the language institute, and I said, okay, I can't be at work on that day because I have something going on. And then but then this other teacher is going to give the class for me, and I authorize the language institute to, you know, to not pay me those hours, because I mean, I don't get paid if I don't work. So I have to send an email asking for permission, and I can have days off, but I don't receive any kind of payments during those days. I mean, I don't have vacation days. I mean, I do have in December when we finish everything, but overall, I mean, besides from that, no. So, but then if I need to, I it's pretty easy. I mean, pretty easy now. I just have to write an email, and then they usually approve that, and then they say like, okay, that's fine, and that's it. And I just, but the hardest part is finding a teacher that is available to do it. You know, so that's the hardest part. But still, like if I want to take a day off, I just need to talk to my academic coordinator or the director of the language institute and do it ahead of time. So that's very important. I cannot do it like on the same day unless I am sick and I get a sick leave, but if not, then it's not possible. Okay, let's answer one more question from there. Okay, this is very interesting. You're going to describe the last problem that occurred at your work, and how did you deal with that? How did you handle that problem?
Part of what I said before.
What do you say?
The problem that I had at work last
Oh,
year. I mean, that it was with a colleague that we didn't get along. And in the end, our boss, she had a meeting with us. And then we have the opportunity to say the things that we thought about each other. And we could, we got into an agreement. So it was for good.
okay, okay.
And
So
so
you
then
then,
everything went normal, and yeah, because we were
so
mature enough to move on and not
okay,
being
so
stuck in the same problem.
you moved on, and then it was good because
Yes, we did.
you needed that. You guys needed that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because there was like the how to say that, like there was no communication, we didn't
Mm-hmm.
get along, and it was like the
Yeah,
work environment was not appropriate for us, and
yeah,
we had to work together. So we had to make it
yeah.
to make it work. So it was good indeed. Yeah.
Somehow you had to make it
Somehow,
work
yeah, our
because
boss was like, okay, I want you guys to get along, and we have to put an end into this, and we did it. Yeah.
okay, so you came into an agreement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we came into an agreement that we were not going to take it personal, that we were
Okay.
just working and doing what we have to do, and that's
Okay.
it.
Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Very good, Frey. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else, guys? What was the last problem that you had to face at work, and how did you deal with that? Anybody else?
Teacher, I don't know how to say auditor in English, but
A what?
the last auditor.
Let me check for that word, because I
Okay.
think, okay, audit.
Audit?
I think, but I'm not sure, but let me double check. I don't want to give you one word that maybe doesn't exist. Yeah, auditor, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The last week I had to audit a process of my company. So I started doing a, a lot of question and the process that I was auditing, they start saying something in a bad manner because don't agree, they didn't agree with the thing that I was saying because they don't want to have
Uh,
any imperfection in the inform that
that you were working
I
on.
went, yes, to create. So at the end I have to speak loud but a little bit and I have to
Louder? You mean
handle the
you have to
situation
speak
louder,
louder?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to handle the situation and maybe in a harsh mode because they don't want to be ra rationales,
Uh-huh.
but
So,
they were um it's like when tú eres sentimentalista pero no eres racional, como que something like that. But at the end they decide to or they start um talking to me in a different way. So
mm,
they can they couldn't understand the situation at the end. So that was good.
okay, so at the end it was good, and the way that did you feel that the way in which you handled that situation was the best? Like, were you happy
Yes, teacher,
with the outcome?
because I trying to be polite
Yeah,
all the time that I
all the
was
time.
talking to them,
Mm.
but they didn't matter about it because they just wanted to be clean in that audit.
Okay, okay, but at the end it was good. At the end it was good. So, and
Yes,
then you were happy with the way in which you handled the situation, and then everyone was happy about it at the end. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much, Harold. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else, guys? Do you have one experience that you had to deal like that situation at work?
I felt overtrained and underrated. So I only kept calm and see so a new job because it
Oh,
was a process in our life. I was assistant legal, so my
that was
project, my vision of myself was work like a lab. So I
lawyer.
only
Mm-hmm.
work it the best that I could and keep calm and right now change.
Okay. Okay, very good, Danny. Thank you very much for sharing. And I guess Angelica, were you also trying to say something?
Yes, teacher. I remember one, 2 weeks, sorry, 2 weeks when I was, when I had a lunch, time lunch, but I, I go as lab because I work in a lab before of the time that finish, and other partner put something in a autoclave. It's like a oven, but she
Uh-huh.
put go sorry went to lunch to have lunch. And when the time I feel that um, uh, that I see I saw smoke and feel like caucho quemado.
Oh,
When other partners that arrived in this moment, we started to to look where if they found that this smoke, and we found um, the the room when the autoclave was it it's completely white, that smoke, and we have to open the doors, start cabin.
yeah, to make
Yes,
fresh air and everything.
yes, and use mask
Oh,
because and the smoke was of phosphorus that is toxic,
oh,
uh,
wow.
because the recipients that the samples that he put in the oven have phosphorus, and it was melted into the oven. So
It was dangerous. It was something dangerous, right? And
yes,
that's such a scary situation as well. Like because somehow you feel that you are in danger, like in physical danger there, and then that something bad can happen at any time. So, but at the end you managed to, deal with the problem and then find a solution that was beneficial for everyone, right?
yes,
And
we
then
found the solution, and all right.
okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, guys. Very, very, very good. So that was the last question, as I said. Now we're going to move on, and we are going to talk about, according to our agenda, how to be more productive at work. We're gonna answer some questions about this. So in your students folder here, this is your folder where it says class number 3, you are going to find the worksheet. So I'm going to share the link with you, and you are going to find it. Here it says class number 3. But guys, you need to create a copy, okay? Do not write on this one. You have to create a copy, or you are going to download it and save it. I mean, whatever you guys prefer, okay? But do not write on this one because that's the one that everyone is going to make a copy from, okay? So you're going to write your name, and then we are going to do this part that is about read the quotes below. Do you agree or disagree with them? Everything from here is about, is how to be more productive at work. So let me make this bigger. Okay. Diana Lozada. Diana, can you please read the first quote?
Yes, teacher. Focus on being productive instead of busy.
By Tim Ferriss. Okay, very good, Diana.
Okay, teacher.
Guys, do you agree or disagree with this quote, and why?
Yes, teacher. We were talking about it the last session, I think.
Yeah, on Friday.
It's not about say that you are working all day,
Like
but
20 hours
being,
a day or 18
yes,
hours a day.
but in the proper time, you have to be productive and do the work that you have to do in that time. Organize
Your agenda, your things. Yes.
yes,
I think it was
yes,
thank you, Dan. I think it was Christian. Christian said something related to this. Christian said that at his office. I don't maybe it was
Yeah,
yes. That
in
you
the
said
laboratory,
in the
yeah, in laboratory that I
laboratory.
work, all the people they say they are overworking. Any of them are overworking. All of them are spend a lot of time at work. That is different.
Yeah. So they spend a lot of time there, but they're not being productive.
Yeah,
They do
I
maybe
mean,
some other
it
things.
sounds rude, but I mean, one time we have a discussion because of that, because all of the laboratories have like a little office, and in that office have like some decks, and one decks have the shape of an L, and other two decks are like isolated from that desk. So when you sit on those decks that are isolated, you normally don't speak too much because you are too away from the other person. And two guys were having an argue. But I wanted to sit there because there I work more, and in some point they're annoying me and said, honestly, any of you are gonna to do anything. One of them
Oh my
admitted
goodness.
and just laugh, and the other one, and you suppose that you do too much, and I honestly, and I said more than you. And after that, he spent the next 5 hours speaking with someone.
Okay, but they were okay, okay, Christian. But were they upset when you said that? Were they like, "Oh,
Yes, but
how
doesn't
come you
matter.
say that?"
Yeah,
Okay, but it didn't matter.
but
It
my
was
point,
like
yeah, but my point
I mean,
is,
it was true. So they knew that it was true, that you were being real about that.
yes.
Okay. So they didn't argue, they didn't fight a lot about that. Okay, thank you very much, Christian. Um, let's read the next one. Okay. Andrea Vaca. Andrea, can you please read the next one?
Yes, teacher, is the second one or the two?
Yeah, no, this one.
The least productive people are usually the ones who are most in favor of holding meetings.
Okay. Do you guys agree or disagree with this?
Great teacher.
Agree, Danny.
I agree because maybe if you are a an improductive person, you want to spend your time doing something that maybe that are not your responsibilities. So you decide to put your energy in something
Have
that maybe
meetings.
you are
Let's
going
have
to
meetings.
be chill out or relaxed
Mm-hmm.
instead of working hard.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Well,
Anybody? Okay, yes.
I think it depends of the sort of meeting, but the meeting is the last option that we have to choose because in that meeting we love well people usually lost or spend a lot of time. So
Yeah.
when you decide meeting is because you only have 1 or 2 points to discuss, no more. So how Harold said, because we can use that time in other team more productive.
Okay, okay. Meetings are important. I mean, I mean, I'm not saying that they're not, but sometimes you don't need to have a meeting. You can simply write an email and that's it. I mean, there are some meetings that were like, really, really, are we here just to hear the same thing that we already know? Like, why can't you just send an email and that's it? And we continue working on whatever we're working on. So, I mean,
And it's more effective because reading or email,
you don't
you
forget about
can
anything.
have
You have the
a
information there.
proof.
Uh-huh.
So in a video, it's most difficult because you have to translate, you have to listen again, you
Yeah.
forgot the ideas.
That can happen. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Here in my
But
case,
yes,
I really do hate that people make meeting for things that are really easy. I
yeah.
prefer doing by myself
Mhm.
because I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit asocial in some cases, but I start thinking, what's happening here? You can do that, or even I can do it, but we don't have to to be in a meeting in order to resolve that problem. So but it's depend on my personality.
I agree. I agree. Sometimes the coordinators, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not talking about my coordinators. They usually never hold meetings, but I'm talking about general things. Sometimes there are some meetings that it's like, okay, I already know this information, but okay, I was very happy to sit here for an hour doing nothing, and just listening to what I already know. No, but I mean, some meetings are very productive. I'm not saying that they're not. Of course, some meetings are very productive and we get a lot of things done, but some of them are like, well, I already knew that, but okay. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's go with Natalie. Natalie, can you please read the last one? Natalie. Natalie, can you hear me? Okay. Ana Maria, can you please read the last one? Guys, are you here with me?
Yes, teacher. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
I know.
Yes.
But okay. Okay.
I can read, teacher.
Okay. Who said that? Jennifer? Okay, Jennifer, go ahead.
Stressing output is the key to improving productivity while this activity can result in just the opposite.
Teacher, I have a question,
Yes.
but
What's your question?
it's about grammar.
Okay.
Why we put improving after two? Stressing output
Um,
is the key to.
Oh, okay. Is the key to improving productivity. Okay,
Yes. Why?
because here it's this improve is not acting as a verb, it's acting as a noun, right? So sometimes when we are not referring to the verb, to the action, but to the activity, we use ing. So stressing output is the key to improving productivity, while looking to increase activity can result in just the opposite. Okay,
Okay, teacher. I got
that's
it.
the
I
reason.
got it. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Do you guys agree or disagree with this?
Disagree, teacher.
Disagree. Why?
I believe that it's about commitment that each
Okay.
worker have to work. No, it's only to stressing output, because stressing output maybe have or has a problem in the long time, because the worker will be under stress, sick, all of that. But it's about that talk that each worker have to be responsible of their
Okay. So
Teacher, in this quote, stressing output, what does it make reference like?
okay, that's very interesting. The output, well, input and output. Input is, for example, let's talk about a kid, So you want the kid to say the numbers from 1 to 10 in English. So you start giving the kid an input, and you are repeating, you're singing songs, and you are, giving the tools for the kid, or the knowledge to the kid, so that he can, maybe or you guide the kid in order to achieve something. The output is the kid saying the numbers from 1 to 10 in English, or at least trying. That's the output. So stressing output is the key to improving productivity. So maybe it means that giving a lot of stress and then feeling stressing output, like stressing things, is the key to improve productivity, while looking to increase activity can result in just the opposite. So here the sentence says, if you are working under pressure or under a lot of stress, maybe you are more productive because it's like, okay, I need to finish, I need to do this, I need to be fast, I need to be quick, I need to do this, I need to do that. So, like if you are under a lot of stress, under a lot of pressure, you are more productive than if you're not like that. Okay, that's what it means.
Teacher, but I think
Wow.
that it depends a lot of the person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, some
Teacher, can you
persons work a lot of with pressure, and some person work better without pressure.
Okay.
So for me, it's not a sentence that we can say
It
general
always, yeah, like a general statement.
result.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yes,
not a general theme.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's
Mm-hmm.
personal.
It depends on the kind of,
For me, the answer is depend of the person.
it depends on the person. Okay, Andrea,
Yes.
yes, I agree.
I mean,
Okay.
for some people, it could work.
Yeah, for
Working
some
under
people,
pressure, and
yeah.
they
Because
could be more
sometimes,
productive.
yeah, okay, yeah, maybe that can work, but then for some others,
But it's annoying, teacher, because if you like a boss have to all time remember your worker to work, because if you don't do that, you leave, is annoying,
yeah,
because
like
we
telling
all
you what to
have,
do
I
all the
don't
time.
have kids, I have people, adults, that have to work
Yeah,
and do their work.
you don't have to remind them all the time because, yeah. Okay, got it, Danny. Very good. Guys, let's talk about this second part, that is, which of the factors listed below badly affect your productivity at work and why? So procrastination, we have deadlines, we have multitasking, we have lack of daily plan, noise in your work environment, email or message notifications, meetings, breaks, cluttered desk or space, and interruptions from coworkers. So which of which of these factors badly affect your productivity at work? Like, personally speaking, your opinion. What do you mean? What do you think?
The first one,
Yeah,
procrastinate.
procrastination.
Yes.
Okay. So that badly affects your productivity at work?
If you have to read like an article, a paper of, I don't know, 6 pages without reference, and after that try to write something about it that is related with your work, you tend too much to procrastinate, because you first have to write it, know that you're understood that paper, and after that try to apply it at whatever that is your work. So in some point,
Okay.
it's going to happen.
Okay, at some point it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna affect your productivity at work. Okay. What about the rest? What do you think, guys?
Teacher, I think that for me, noise in my work environment, because I need some concentration to do the things at the correct way. So
If there is a lot of
the no
noise, then you cannot focus on working.
yes, I'm not focused.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, very good.
it happened when I was starting, maybe with a friend, and maybe my friends put music.
Uh,
I can't study with music,
there's
and I
some
don't
people
know
that
how.
You
like that.
hate working with
No?
me because I put music all day the
So
jornada.
Harold
I
and
don't know
Andrea,
how.
You
Yes,
will hate working with me.
yeah, you will never be working together, guys. You're
yes.
yeah. You are the opposite.
Uh,
Okay.
Harold is blacklist for me. For me,
So Harold,
yes.
yeah.
I can focus when I listen other things that are no relation with
Not
with my
related
work.
to your work. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Very good. For me, for example, is lack of daily plan. I
Yes, I agree with you.
yeah, so if I need to plan everything, and I am usually very I organized with my time, and I need to plan everything. Like I literally plan everything. I'm like, okay, I get up at this time and then I do that so I can do this at this time. Then I go to work. I work from this time to this time, and then for the activities I'm gonna do this, and I plan everything. And if I don't plan, it's like I don't function. I cannot function. So if I don't have a daily plan, it's like I can't. I mean, it's not. It's going to affect my productivity at work for sure. Like that's a problem that I have. I mean, I have to plan everything. If I don't plan everything, then I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, anybody else?
Sure, I agree with Andrea, but
Mhm.
but I at this how to say but I think that not only the noise, also the mess in my work environment. I
So
can't.
having like a cluttered desk or
Oh
space,
yes,
this one.
for me it's so important that because I can concentrate it and I can.
If you're not working like in a clean area, it's like you can't focus.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I mean, it
How
gives me
long have to
anxiety.
be your clean area? I mean, your clean area have to be all the office or just your desk?
Danny, what do you think? Just your desk or the whole office?
I mean,
Daniela.
because it happens in certain offices that, for example, you have your decks organized in certain way and other person have organized in certain way, but for you, that is messy.
Oh,
no,
And
but
for
my
some reason, that
I
doesn't allow you to consider to be focused on your job. For some reason, it's strange to me.
okay, got it.
usually the office is clean because people support or help to clean the office, but I refer to my space that that my yes. For example, if I have my desk in my desk, if I have a office, my office in general,
Okay,
my
so
my
you're talking
space.
about your space in particular, like your desk, right?
Exactly.
Okay, very good, very good.
It is
Yes.
a type of
My
noise. It's like visual noise,
Okay,
right?
yes, it's yeah, kind of yeah, Andrea, I agree. So it's it's
Yes.
it's annoying. It's annoying for some people. For some other, it's like, oh, it's okay, I don't care. But then for some people, it's like, oh no, I can't work like this, and I need to organize first. If I don't organize, then I just can't work. I can't. Okay, very good, guys. Excellent. So we are going to do exercise number 3. And exercise number 3, we are going to complete the gaps with the correct preposition. So here we have Kylie takes his work seriously and is sensitive criticism. Is sensitive about for I mean, we need to complete it with one preposition. You are going to do it individually, and then we're going to check together. Okay, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So individually you do it, you check it, and then we do it together. Is the activity clear?
Yes, it's very clear.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
So please start. And don't forget to create a copy, guys. Don't forget to create a copy of the activity. And do not write on this because yeah, that's the where everyone is going to make the copies from. So um yeah, you can create your copies here. Okay, very good. So please start and then we're going to check.
Sorry, teacher, can you please send the link again?
Yeah, of course. So let me
Thank
share the link with you. There we go. The one that says class number 3.
Thank you.
Of course. Once you guys finish, let me know, please. Ready, guys? Finish? So we have Freddy, Daniela, and Christian who already finished. What about the rest? Do you finish or do you need more minutes?
We need more minutes, please.
Okay, okay, sure. Okay, so let's check. Diana, very good. Excellent. Let's see. I'm gonna ask someone to read. Christian, can you please read the first one?
Kylie takes his work seriously and is sensitive to criticism.
Yes, very good. And is sensitive to criticism. I'm going to do it with another color, okay? So let me change to maybe this one. 2. Is it like, does it look different, or should I change it to like another color? I think it's fine. Kylie takes his work seriously and is sensitive to criticism. Sensitive to. Okay, very good, guys. Let's go with B. Brian, can you please read B?
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we need a system to keep track to all our expenses.
Keep track to. Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Off, teacher, is off.
I use of
Off. Track of. Yes, track of. Very
Of
good.
all
Okay.
our
Track
expenses.
of all our expenses. Yes, very good. Keep track of. Very good. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go. Let me do it this so that you can see better. Okay. Freddy, can you please read number 3? Oh, no, sorry, letter C.
Yes. They are extremely fortunate to have such a professional as Richard in charge.
In charge, yes, in charge. So the preposition here is in. Very good, Freddy. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to change the color. There we go. As Richard in charge. Diana, can you please do the next one?
Yes, teacher. Pay attention about what she's saying because she won't explain it a second time. I was thinking in about or to, teacher.
2.
Right?
2, actually. Pay
2.
attention to. Yes.
Okay.
Very good, Diana. Excellent. Pay attention. Yes.
Sorry. We can also say for. Pay attention for.
Pay attention for. Attention for. Well,
Pay
but
attention on what he's saying.
without preposition?
On.
No.
It
No.
is more common with two.
It is more common. Yeah, it is more common. I mean, you can say attention for, but it's more common to say pay attention to what someone is about to say. Pay attention to what someone is about to do. Okay.
Okay, teacher, but also both are correct or no?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. So let's go with the next one. Let's see. Harold, can you please do the next?
Yes, teacher. The first few months he was running the company, and Roddy didn't really feel on control.
Didn't really feel, what do you say?
On control. I'm not sure about it, but I don't know, but ¿cómo se dice me parece?
I think, or
Or
I think,
that
or
I heard before this expression on control, but I'm not sure.
Under.
no.
Or the
Or
control.
maybe you heard under control.
Oh, yes, maybe.
Yeah, because, well, here the preposition is in control. Okay. So Sorry, didn't mean to do that. This is what I meant to. Okay, so let's see. The first few months he was running the company, but Randy didn't feel in control. Okay, it's okay. What is the difference between in control and under control? What do you think it means when you read it? He was
Yo creo que es como manejar under control is like, lo voy a decir en español.
No, it's okay.
Como manejar las cosas, a tenerlas como todo bajo control. Como todo puesto. En cambio, en control es como si lo estuvieses haciendo en tiempo real. Como manejar, sí, como manejar, pero no todo como bajo control, sino hago esto y ya lo sé hacer y voy haciendo esto y ya lo voy haciendo.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to understand your point of view related to this.
Teacher, maybe under control is when it's a particular situation, maybe. And in control is like when the way that you feel about something.
The way you feel about something, yes. And then under control is a particular situation as well. So yes, Diana, thank you very much. So the first few months he was running the company, Randy didn't feel in control of the company. And then under control, it's like someone is controlling you, right? So it's like I am under control. It means that someone else is controlling what I'm doing. And if I say
For
in
example,
control,
I under control it, so I can speak now. That could be an example of, okay.
Yeah. And then under control is also when for example, when they say, oh, the situation is under control, that means that we are managing the situation, and now it's like we are dealing with that, and it's everything working properly because it's under control. Like someone else and maybe like different people or one particular person is in charge of that situation, so the situation is under control. Okay, good. Let's go with the next one. F. Can Natalie, can you please do the next one? Natalie, can you hear me? I guess this is the second time that I call Natalie. Natalie, can you hear me? Okay. Sarai, can you please do the next one?
Yes, teacher. Is remind me of this conference because I'm likely to forget about it. I don't know. Okay.
There are two possibilities for that one. So off
You
is
said
About.
off and about. Yes. So that's what I said. There are two possibilities for this one. Off is one of them and about is the other one. So off and about. So remind me of this conference because I'm likely to forget about this, or remind me about this conference because I'm likely to forget about it. So both are possible. Okay, very good. And let's go with the last one. The last one, please.
She wanted her money to be used to. I don't know.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, go ahead.
To read it. The benefits of poor children.
Okay. She wanted her money to be used of the benefits.
To
be used to the benefits.
Then we use for.
Yes, for. Used for. For, remember, that is for a reason, right? So the reason here is the benefit of poor children. This is the reason.
Two is not possible?
I mean, can be used in, okay, Jennifer, be used in the benefits of, okay, in can also be used. Yes, used
To the
in.
benefit.
What do you say, Fred? Which one?
To the benefit.
Can be used to the
To
benefit.
use. No?
Okay, I mean, yes, I guess you can, yes, you can also use to, but then the best preposition here is for, because for is showing me a purpose here. So what is the purpose of the situation or the money? What is the purpose of the money in this case? To benefit, I mean, it's for the benefit the poor children, right? So the purpose is for the benefit of poor children. You can also say to the benefit of poor children. I guess that for and to in this situation you can also use them. Okay, good. Okay, people, so we are going, this is the last one. Yes, we are going on our break, and after we come from our break, we will continue. So of course, our break will not go until 7:37. This is from the last class. So it's 7, I will meet at 7:42. Okay, so see you shortly. Thank you. Alrighty, people. So let's get work. So in this second part of the class, we're going to watch two videos. In the first video is about productivity, and while listening, you guys are going to take notes about tips 1 to 3. And then, well, no, I mean, we're going to make notes of all the 5 tips, okay? Because right now I'm not going to send you to the breakout rooms. I mean, I will, but not now. So we're not gonna do this student A and a student B. So I want everyone to take notes about the 5 tips and about productivity, okay? Then we're going to discuss these questions, and we are going to do a exercise number 5 as well. Then we're going to watch a second video, and we're going to do the same. So let's
¿Usted
start.
está buscando cómo emigrar legalmente a los Estados Unidos?
So annoying.
Quédese atento.
Okay, so we are going to watch the first. Yeah, it's so annoying. How
This,
many?
I guess that you have to stop the recording
Oh yes, thank
before.
you.
Yes.
Yeah. Ready? Don, yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So let's talk about the first tip. What did he say about the first thing that you gotta do?
That when you are on your way to work in the morning, uh, picture your day like a mental map or a mental model
Okay.
of the things that you need to happen in the day
In the day.
or that the work needs to happen in the day.
Okay.
Like organize or project
Yeah,
the
or
day.
like And to model your day. So you can do what you can do is according to what he said is that tell a story about what you expect to happen during the day so that you focus on those things and you don't focus on the small things that maybe are not that necessary. So that's a good tip, like to model and tell a story about how you want your day to go on. Okay, very
And maybe I think that
Yeah.
put times for the activities is
okay,
very
like
important.
set times for them. Okay,
Yes, maybe
okay,
maybe for me, it's good.
okay, okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree. What about the second tip? What did he say?
It's like that putting yourself in a position that makes you feel in control.
In control of the situation, right?
Yeah.
Like
He was talking
self-control.
about writing emails. Yeah.
Yeah. So like self-motivation and then make
About the
yourself
things you want to
feel,
do. Yeah.
yes, make yourself feel that you are in control of the situation. For example, if you're writing, if you're writing an email, say for example, where you want to go to have lunch, at what time you want to do that, or say yes or no. So somehow give you the self motivation, like okay, you propose certain things and it's not only like you follow what everyone says or what everyone wants you to do. So that's kind of like self-motivation. What about number 3? What did he say? What was the third tip?
It's like adding a to-do list in your life.
Yes, to write a to-do list.
I'm putting on the top a big
Huh?
goal or
Uh-huh.
Setting
Like
a big goal. Yeah. On some
uh-huh.
goals.
And sub goals, yes. And she said, I'm sorry, he said or he mentioned smart goals. That is actually what we're going to talk about. This smart, it's an acronym of specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time based. That is the meaning of a smart goals, but we're going to get to it later on. So that's what he said, like okay, plan your day, make a to-do list. Not only that, also write like write the big things, but also under it write the sub goals, and it's but smart goals, things that of course you can achieve. Okay, what about the number 4?
Should I have a question?
Yeah, what's your question?
Which of the person that are here do a list to things to do for things to do?
What's your question again?
I want to know who of my classmates do a list for the things that they need to do.
Okay.
Yes.
I do a to-do list. I don't know if any of you, like I do it. I will answer that. I'll do it. What about the rest? Andrea wants to know if you plan your day using a to-do list. Guys.
No.
Because
maybe
I don't do it.
depending on the day, teacher.
It depends on the day, Diana.
Yes.
Because teacher, I talked with my sister about this, and my sister said that Andrea, it's crazy that you need to write the things that you need to do. You know the things that you need to do.
Yeah.
And I say to my sister, like, yes, but if I write, it's better for focus.
Yeah.
And it's better when I'm not for focus, because I have the ability to focus without write. But the things that I feel when I, how do you say, touch or I don't know,
that you cross out.
Yes.
Or you take the ones that you already finished.
When I check the list, it feel like a good thing.
Yeah.
So I think that the
and
list
that
is not,
motivates you.
yes, is one thing of self motivation.
Yeah, that's what I do.
For me, self motivation and do the list is only one tip. Like in yes, with together. Yes.
I agree. That's something that I personally do, especially when I have a lot of things going on, when I have a lot of pendings. When it's just, for example, just a regular day that I say, okay, so today I have to teach these classes, I'm going to organize them, but I know what I have to do. Like I don't do a to-do list because I already know what I have to do. But sometimes, and most of the times, I do actually do a to-do list because I don't want to forget about anything. And for example, if I say, okay, I have to grade, so I write it down. I have to upload grades on the system. Okay, write it down. I have to write I have to give feedback to my students. Okay, I write it down. I have to write email for this person. Okay, I write it down. So when I have a lot of things going on, I usually write a to-do list because I don't want to miss anything. So, and then I start with maybe like small things. It depends. It depends on my mood. If I want to, sometimes or most of the times I start with the small things, and I say, okay, things that usually take me 5 to 10 minutes. And then I can focus on the big things, knowing that I already finished the other tasks, knowing that I already finished the small things, and now I can focus, or I can place all my attention into the big thing that I have to finish. So that's what basically I do, and I like to cross it out and say like, okay, done, 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 done. So when I say like, okay, I finished, and I don't forget about it, like any detail, I don't forget about anything. So I usually write a to-do list, and it's very important for me to have everything organized so I don't forget about anything, because sometimes that happens, sometimes you think that you're done, but then a couple of minutes later you realize that you had to do something else, so you have to go back to work. So yeah, that's what I do. I usually write a to-do list. Okay, what about the last one, the last tip that he says? No, number 4, sorry. What do you
For
think?
remember things, if you want to remember a topic or a specific thing, you can try to explain.
That was the last one. That was the last one, Danny. We're talking about number 4. But yeah, you're right. But that is for the last one. Let's talk about number 4.
Teacher, it was about when we are in a meeting, try to do like a list of the participants,
Yeah.
and take notes about their intervention.
Yeah.
I think maybe is to measure the
Keep
how to
track.
say.
Yeah, to keep track
Yes.
of the
Mhm.
participation, and so that you
Yes.
find an equality. That's what I do.
To
I
give everyone the chance to
Yeah,
participate, yeah,
that's what
to
I do
keep
every
track of
single.
that.
So in a meeting, you need to write down the participants of the meeting, and then you need to write down who's participating or who's not, so that you give, so that the ones that maybe are not participating, you give them also the chance to do so. So you find like equality. So it's not always like the same people. For example, just one person, and then that person talks for half an hour, and then another person just talks for 2 minutes. So there is no equality there. So that's what I do, especially in my classes. I know who is in class, and I want everyone to participate because I need equality. So I write down who participates, and I write down who does not participate, so I can maybe ask the person some questions like, okay, so that all of you feel that you are important here, and that you have also the opportunity to participate, and that opportunity is not only for certain people, it's for everyone. Okay, so that is important. That makes meetings or classes or more productive. So that's important. And then what about the last one? What was the last tip that he mentioned?
Teacher is like forcing someone to listen to you
Yeah.
in order to explain it to them everything that you want to have on mind.
Okay, okay. Yes, very good, no, Harold. So it's to force yourself to vocalize what you just learned. So because in that way, he said that it was previously, proved that if we teach or if we vocalize what we just learned, that is something because somehow we interiorize what we just learned and then we learn it faster. So for example, she said that maybe that's not very important to the other people, but then it's important to you. So for example, if you just learn about a particular thing, you are going to try to tell to your colleague about it. And I say, okay, I learned this and that. So that helps you when you vocalize, that helps you learn what you just what we just what you just heard. So does it make sense?
Yes, teacher, is very
Yes.
useful.
It does.
Do you do this? Do you ever do this?
Yes, teacher, I do.
You do, Angelica? Does it work for you?
Yes,
At the university, it was
It was
yes.
useful. Yeah, it was useful. Or for
It
example,
works, yes.
yeah, it works. Or for example, if you are in a meeting and then you don't want to forget about anything, you can retell what you understood to a person so that later when you think about it, you internalized everything and then you learned and then you don't forget about what you have to do or what you just learned about. So that's very important. Okay, people. So we are going to do a exercise number 5 and number 6 and number 7 in groups. Okay, we're going to do number 8 right now together because then you're going to do the second, the other part in groups, in the groups that I'm going to send you. So we're going to read about the SMART goals. Okay, so the guy from the video, he was talking about sub goals that are SMART. SMART means when something is specific, as for specific, is say what you will do and use action words. So what are you going to do? You have to be specific of what you want to achieve. Measurable. The M is for measurable. Is make sure you can track your goal. A is for achievable. Ensure your goal is not out of reach. So for example, if you are to create a company, right? And it's going to be a small company. You don't set your goals that high in like a month or two. Of course, it's going to take time. So, so be smart with your goals, okay? Or use smart goals. If you, for example, want to if you want to make your company a big one, set achievable goals that you can achieve, right? Do not say, okay, in 2 months, I am going to be the number one company in Colombia. Because maybe that is going to happen if you really work hard for that to happen. But in 2 months, it's not like that achievable. It's not impossible, but you have to be realistic, okay? You have to be realistic and ensure your goal is not out of reach, okay? Also, well, the R is for realistic, is check whether you have resources to do the task. And time-based is set a clear deadline. Like you need to organize your goals and you need to give it time, okay? So according to Charles Duhigg, an effective to-do list should consist of stretch goals and SMART goals. Stretch goals are large and ambitious. Example, starting a company, having your own business, opening a restaurant, becoming the CEO of a company. That is a stretch goal, like the big goal. And SMART goals are short term, that is concrete steps required to achieve a stretch goal. Getting things done will be much easier when you have a stretch goal and several SMART goals connected to it. For example, your dream is to open a restaurant, right? So if you want to open a restaurant, you are because you love cooking. So you want to have the best restaurant in the city. That is going to be your stretch goal, like your big goal, your biggest ambition, that is to have the most popular and well-known and recognized restaurant in the city. In order to do that, you need to make sub goals that are smart, that are specific, that are measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. So you say, okay, what do I want to do with this? So what are your specific goals? Measurable goals. Make sure you can track your goals. So how are you going to track your goals? How are you going to track your progress? Okay. Achievable. It's like, okay, I have this amount of money and I'm going to open this restaurant that is going to be in this area, and I am going to hire a chef, or I'm going to cook myself, and I'm going to buy these things, and I'm going to do that in order to start my restaurant. And it depends on the amount of things that I have with me. For example, the money, the resources, okay? And do realistic things. Do not say, okay, in 3 months, I am going to have the best restaurant in Bucaramanga, because that's very difficult, having, or I mean, not impossible, but that's very difficult. Do not say, or do not set goals that you know that in 3 months are not going to happen. Do not say in 3 months I'm going to open 7 restaurants, because in 3 months that is probably not going to happen. Okay, so always realistic goals and time-based. Say, okay, in 1 month I am going to do this. In 2 months I am going to buy more tables. In 3 months maybe I'm going to move to a bigger area. And then in 8 months I am going to open a second restaurant. And then in 1 year I am going to have 3 restaurants, or I'm going to have 2 restaurants, like time-based, like set a time in order to have a clear deadline of what you want to do. So people, I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms. You're going to do exercise number 4. In exercise number 4, you are going to watch where is the second video? No, exercise number 7, sorry. But then we have to do exercise number 5. Okay, so you are going to add 2 more synonyms to the words in the boxes. So we have goal, and then 1 synonym of goal is objective, and then you are going to write here 2 more synonyms for goal. Then we have
So what exercises?
Exercise number 5. So in exercise number 5 is 2 more synonyms. Then you're going to do the discussion. In the discussion part, you don't have to write down your answers. You only do the discussion, okay? Only speaking. And then exercise number 7, you're going to watch the second video. Here it is, second part of the video.
Harina Pan bajó de precio.
Sorry, guys.
I love it.
You see, harina pan bajo de precio. So this is how to write the perfect to-do list, okay? So you're going to watch this video that is also very short. It's 2 minutes and 37 seconds. And it's how to write a perfect to-do list. So again, you are going to watch the video, and then maybe you can watch the video individually. And then you say, okay, let's answer these questions together. So you can write your answers here. Like, what do most people do wrong when writing to-do lists? You are going to analyze it, talk about it, and then write down your answers. What is a stretch goals? What examples of such a goal did the speaker give? We already discussed what a stretch goal is, but you are going to also write your opinion about it, and then according to what the person in the video said. And what are SMART goals? Remember, we already talked about this, but you're going to also give your definition of it based on the video. And then, okay, so that is exercise number 5, 6, 7. And then if you have the time, only if you have the time, you are going to do a sample to-do list, okay? So here there is an example that is start my own company. That's a stretch goal. Now, what are the specific role or what are the SMART goals? Like choose a brand name for a name fit for your business by the end of the week. Okay, so give it a time. So by the end of the week, I'm going to choose a brand name. Then register a web domain for your business on Monday. Prepare a list of 5 possible locations for your business within 10 days. And then you move on and continue with the rest, okay? So if you have the time, you will start with this one, with this sample to-do list. You are going to have your stretch goal. It could be any goal. It could be opening a restaurant or opening a school or having your own company or I mean whatever goal that you have, okay? So is the activity clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very
Teacher,
good. Yes.
question. But if we have time, the exercise and the sample to-do list is individually or
No,
with
if you have the time, you're going to do it together, okay? You're going to talk about like goals. You are going to imagine that you're going to do that together. So you need to set your goals, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good. So I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms. I'm going to allow you to share your screen and I'm going to be visiting the group. So I want everyone participating. And then because remember that every single class I am giving a grade for participation, okay? Because this last level, this B2.5 is very different from the level from the previous cycles. So active participation is expected here, okay? So I'm going to visit the groups and I'm going to create groups. I'm going to create 3 groups, okay? So more or less 5 people per session. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Very good. So please, hold on. Hold on. Andrea, Brian, very hard. Okay, please join.
Entonces, yes, I have put them.
¿Esto lo pusieron?
Yes,
Sí, o
I
sea,
do. I did it.
Ah, ok.
six imper discuss.
Acá podría ser también como achievement, ¿no? Como logro.
No, major no.
No.
Eso sería en Go.
¿En Go?
Ujú.
Ay, pero...
No. Yes, zero.
Imper discuss the questions.
Sería, do you ever use to-do list at work on in your private life? También.
No.
Pues yo sí.
Yo no.
For private life, no. For
No.
my job, for my studies, but
Neither.
no.
No, in neither. No, yeah.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Hi guys, what's going on here?
We are watching the video,
Okay.
but for separate.
Okay. Good.
Okay. And teacher, today is the birthday of Freddy. So
Yeah,
you
today's Freddy's birthday.
Thank you,
Okay.
Who's the
Andrea. Thank you.
most famous student here
The
today?
most famous and popular student of the class.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
We all love you,
You're
Freddy.
about to become a star.
Yeah. Yeah, this class will not be the same without you. And you know it. Happy
I mean, they were telling me that how is possible that I'm assisting the class today,
Yeah.
attending the class. Sorry.
Yeah, like wow, if it was my birthday, I wouldn't be here, honest. I mean,
teacher, my
It's-
I will
birthday.
be celebrating on
I will
Friday.
be drinking
If I was
instead
a
of
student,
studying.
I mean, if I was a student, you know, if I was a student,
As
but
a
Yes.
teacher, it's different.
it's different, yeah.
Yes.
Eddie, he never misses a class. Never. Like he never misses a class. It doesn't matter the situation. He's always here. So that's really impressive. That's amazing. So happy birthday, Fred. You're amazing.
Los billetes. Eh.
Thank you.
Do
Yes.
you
But
understand
it's
that
weird that
meaning?
the video is only playing on in Mozilla, but not on Google.
If you want, I can share the video
Screen.
in order
Okay,
to.
that'll
I
be
share the
awesome.
video for us. Thank you.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yes.
But then you
Okay.
also you need to make sure that you are sharing the sound.
Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, go ahead. Let me. Sorry for my internet, but it's a little bit slow. So.
You said after in a moment that you have the better internet. No, Harold.
Harold, you
Okay.
always get caught.
Can you see my screen? Yes. Can you?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we can.
And now can you listen to the video?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want subtitles or without them?
I mean, with both. Yes, title.
Okay.
Do you go into some general tax?
I put specific things like prepare that kind of solution, or I have to analyze any result. It's like specific activities.
Only general task.
Yes.
Me too.
Because it's hard and awful. Planning all is impossible, I believe.
Like in my case, I only need to remember why I have to do. Like remember, and that's all. And that's why I don't get like into details.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, I never use it. I'm probably never going to do it. So
Christian never plan it?
no, because normally I know what things I have to do. I not needed to like write.
Like,
I know that many things takes too much time. So even if I put it like in paper, like do certain things I know in day, I don't know how much I could do it. So there is no meaning to have that plan just to read. I only achieve like the half because I don't control how much I I able to do, because sometimes that doesn't depend on me, but depends in if a computer is
Alrighty, guys. How was the task? Did you have enough time to finish it? I mean, at least 5, 6, and 7. We said that if we have
Yes,
Yes, teacher. We finished all of them.
Oh, you finished it.
Just the last one was missing.
Okay,
Is missing.
yeah, that's what I said. I mean, maybe only you have enough time to do number 8, you will do number 8. But if you don't have, I mean, if you didn't have enough time, that's fine. So let's talk real quick about the about number 5. What are some synonyms of goal? What other 2 synonyms did you find?
Target. Target.
Target.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the target.
Intention,
Intention.
ambition.
Ambition. Okay. Okay. Very good. Excellent. So aim, target, ambition, objective. Those are synonyms of goals. What about accomplish? For accomplish, we have attain,
To
Achieve.
fulfill.
achieve, fulfill. Yes, very good. Attain, achieve, fulfill, accomplish.
Figure out.
Achieve.
Figure
Yeah.
out.
What do you say, Haddon?
Figure out. Figure out.
Figure it out. Okay. Okay. Okay, can be.
It's kind of.
But then we have figure out. Now we're going to, yeah, I mean, it's related. It's related for sure. What about for figure out?
Answer.
Answer. Okay.
To make it work out.
Work out.
Solve.
Teacher, settle.
Resolve.
Resolve. Okay. Determine. Sort out. Also. What about major?
Important.
Okay, important. Yes. Well, we have
Principal.
crucial, principal, main. Okay, very good. Okay, people. So let's go real quick with exercise number 7. What do most people do wrong when they do to-do lists or when writing to-do lists?
Put at the beginning of the list the easy things or the easy things. Leave maybe write at the end the difficult things or the difficult goals. And for this reason, maybe people don't do the difficult things because when they check the easy things, maybe feels comfortable and do not do the other things.
Okay.
Yes, teacher, maybe people tend to put in the to-do list activity that they have already done it
That they have
before.
already done, yes. So sometimes people write tasks that they have already accomplished at the top of their to-do list, and then they will cross them off because it feels good to have a couple of things checked off. So that's maybe like something wrong that people do at writing to-do lists. What about what is a stretch goal? What examples of such a goal did the speaker give?
It's a big goal that we don't know how to do, or no, we don't know step by step how to do the goal.
It
But
is
we need,
ambitious.
yes, a bit an ambitious goal, and we need to write at the end of the list, and with the things that we do, maybe we create an idea.
Sub goals.
Yes, an idea that how to do the principal goal.
Yeah, very good. Then what example did he give?
Maybe he said that he wants to create a company or something like that.
Okay, very good. And what are SMART goals? The last one. SMART goals. What did he say about SMART
Teacher,
goals?
in our group, we said that SMART goal, they are tasks that have to be done step by step.
So they're specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, very good, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. And then with this, we finished today's class. That was very interesting. So thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you very much for your hard work and happy birthday, Freddie.
Teacher?
Thank you,
We hope you
teacher.
have an amazing day. Yes.
Teacher, I entered late to the season, so I don't know to the
What do you
session.
say? What do you say?
That I entered late to the
Oh no,
to
yeah,
the class.
I already
Live
checked
to
your
the
attendance.
class.
Yeah, I already checked that you were in the session, so don't worry.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Have
Good
a good
night.
night.
Take care, Freddie. Continue enjoying your day. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.